Happy spring, lifestylers, and welcome back to Lifestyle with Latasha. Well, in today's video, you're going to get to see a special treat. I am doing our master bedroom and creating a romantic spring vibe. I'm incorporating things that are going to be special to my husband and myself, and I hope that you enjoy it. I'll tell you about those things as we go along this process. And of course, if you're liking what you're seeing in this video today, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Of course, always leave your comments down below because I love engaging with you guys, and share it with a friend. Now let's get started. All right, the first thing that we're going to do is I finally was able to find a rug that I absolutely thought was perfect for this space. But I'm going to tell you a little trick that I learned. You really need an underlay under it on carpet because this is a washable rug, which means it's really soft. It doesn't have that hard bottom under it. As you can see here, it's really flexible. It's so soft that it shifts on carpet. So we had placed it down, and then we realized this is not going to work because literally as you walked across it, it would buckle. So this was us trying to fix it, and I'm going to be honest, we were trying to do it the shortcut way, so we thought without taking the bed apart, and as you can see, we ended up having to do it over again and actually take the bed apart, put the bed back together. So now that we've gotten that all done, I am now going to make the bed, and what I've chosen to do for spring is I'm utilizing this bed shore covering that I got from Amazon, and I absolutely loved it. It is soft. It is so comfortable. It's perfect for the springtime because it's light enough, and it is a perfect set if you're looking for something that still looks like a comforter, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not necessarily a fan of quilts. So I like the weight of a comforter, but these are light enough that it gives us just the perfect mix. So I'll link that down below so that you can get all the information about it. But I'm going to tell you, these are some of the nicest sets that I've had, and I have quite a few in different colors. So for this makeover, I'm utilizing something that I already had in this beautiful pastel gray. And as you can see, I've also added some curtains to my space, which I absolutely love, that are in coordinating color to bring this space completely together. So here is the comforter, and as like I said, it gives you a rich, luxurious look because the comforter has this pleating that is in it, which makes it look really pulled together really nicely, and I love how it has such a nice weight to it. So here I'm going to be pulling the bed together. I'm going to be folding it back, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply get in some pillows that I'm going to add in to fill up the space. And I'm going to tell you, you know, if you've been on this channel before, I am a pillow cover lover. And I'm going to tell you, there are some that are on Amazon that are really glam and really pretty. This bed set by Bedshore actually comes with the sheets, the shams, and all of that. So to add in these pillows here are actually extras, and these are some that I got from Amazon, and they are so luxurious, and I thought they were a great compliment. Now, I gotta tell you, my bed is a king size. So as I was making this, when I went back to watch the video, I realized I was putting everything too far over on one side. So I'm gonna catch that and I'm gonna correct it. But that's just how things work out when you're vertically challenged. I'll just say it that way. Here is the final pillow that I'm going to put in, and this is actually a part of the same collection, and I'll link it down below as well. So now moving over to my nightstand. So in my spring haul that I did a few videos back, I did a haul of the things that I had recently bought, and that tray was one. These are some things that I actually got afterwards, and they're faux books. Guys, they look so much nicer than I thought. I've got to be honest. Here are some stems that I got from Amazon. I'll link them down below. And of course, to finalize my nightstand, I'm going to add in a candle. Now moving over to my husband's side. This is another tray that I actually got in that haul, and this was some items that I went around to my local stores and I got was clearance. This is a set of lovebirds that are really special to my husband and myself. And what I love about those is that it reminds me of often I've woken up to find my husband, his hand on my head and praying for me. And that set of lovebirds reminds me of him being over us and praying for us as a family. The next thing we're doing is we're going over to my husband's dresser. And here I'm going to bring in a bouquet of stems that are such a beautiful, bright color. I'll link them down below. I've got a piece that I got that was a part of that shopping haul. That piece came from the Goodwill. Then I put up a portrait of us that I thought was really special and really loving. And then we're going to move over to our bed. And here I'm just going to do a little vignette by adding in some of those faux books that I got that are really pretty. I'm going to put a bouquet of flowers, and then I'm going to put some beads, and it's going to be really simple. All right, now I'm going to add in a throw that is such a soft throw. I love this, guys. And when I tell you it created such a vibe and it is just so luxurious, look at the way that it lays. And I added that in at the foot of the bed just to add in some texture. Now I'm going to bring in a nesting table. I'm going to bring in another one of those faux books. I'm going to add some candlesticks to create a romantic vibe. My husband and I have been married for 30 years, and so it is always exciting to recreate love and romance in our space. So this is me doing that. Bring in a little bouquet of flowers, and then I'm going to bring in some beads to tie in that gray color here as well. The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to have my husband's help on this area. We're going to bring in some swivel chairs that we had in the bedroom before. And this is going to be a space that I'm creating for he and I to sit down at the end of the day and to just talk. This is not where a TV is because we chose not to add a TV on our bedside of the room. We wanted that to be just where we're resting. And then we've got our sitting area on the other side, and I'm going to show you how we did something a little different to enhance that space. In our bedroom, this is our escape. It's about us creating a special place for us. And as you'll see, I'm going to bring in a lot of pictures that we've taken over time in this journey of marriage for ourselves, where there are just special moments. And so I'm really excited at the things that we've done and the way that it actually turned out. I just absolutely love it. On my dresser, I added in those things. Those were things that I already had. And now I'm moving over into the sitting space. So we had a love seat sectional with a chase on it, and we actually brought it into this space. Now, I'm going to be honest. I am torn because it's a little bit larger than I would like for it to be, but my husband loves this couch. And that's just another part of having a great marriage. Compromise. And here you see me placing a replica of my flowers that I carried in my wedding 30 years ago. And to finalize this space, I'm just going to add in some decor items. I brought some throw pillows out with different textures. I'm going to add in a throw because this is our space where we typically watch movies late at night. So just to make it cozy, I'm going to add that there. I'm going to add in another throw pillow, and this is an exact replica of the one that's on my bed. And then because this is the side where my husband tends to sit at night, he doesn't necessarily want to chase. However, he does like to put up his feet. And so here are some stools just for him. And now for the final space in our sitting area, I went down and I brought up a table that I had, and I'm just going to add in some decor pieces just to create a little vignette and allow there to be ambient lighting in this space. And of course, if you've liked what you've seen so far, don't forget to hit that like button. If you have not subscribed to this channel and you like what you've seen today, please subscribe. I would love for you to be a part of all that we're doing on Lifestyle with Latasha. Leave your comments down below, and of course, share it with a friend. And as always, you know I never end my videos without showing you a twilight view. So here, I'm going to let the music play, and I'm going to let you get to see the entire space and how we created this beautiful, romantic vibe just for he and I. We love it. My husband came in and said, I feel like I just walked into a magazine. So I think that was a strong sense of approval. I love the way the curtains look. I love the way that we chose to go with warm lighting in this space to allow us to be able to wind down. I love how we put up all these beautiful pictures that capture moments throughout our 30 years. And now, this is what it looks like. Take care, guys. Enjoy. And don't forget, let me know what your thoughts are. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.